Hello friends, this is Brianna and welcome back to my channel. Today you are going to be spending a fun weekend with me as I visit some friends in Dallas, Texas. I started off my Saturday morning by getting a charcuterie board and some bread and ricotta cheese at a brunch place that came highly recommended to me from my friend Tiffany, who you see here. We got another order of the baguette and the cheese because it was so delicious. I love a good brunch spot. Next up, we headed to go to the car wash because you literally could not see out of Tiff's front windshield, and that was extremely concerning as a passenger in her car. We both were filming as well, which is super embarrassing. Hashtag wannabe influencer things. After making sure that Tiff could actually see the road that she was driving on, we headed over to a half-price bookstore. Tiff wanted to sell some books, and I wanted to check out the middle grade section to see if there's anything interesting to pick up. There is truly no feeling more comforting than walking through the aisles of a bookstore and perusing the selections. It's one of my favorite activities, even if I don't buy anything. But today I did pick up The Book Wanderers by Anna James. Here's me and Tiff acting foolish in the bookstore. I don't know why I'm doing all of these poses, you guys. This was my blonde era. Blonde Brianna was wild. Next up, we stopped by Barnes & Noble. We made a pit stop at the cafe first because obviously in the middle of a shopping day, you have to get re-energized. I got a coffee and I picked up a little snack as well, just a little treat for a Saturday. You guys know the vibes. The cafe was also really cute. They had this really cool mural of sorts up on the wall of a bunch of famous Western authors. I thought it was a really nice touch. After I grabbed my coffee, I was ready to go peruse the aisles, my favorite activity. The first place I wanted to check out was manga. There wasn't really anything in particular that I was looking for today. I was probably going to pick up something by Junji Ito, but I also just like walking through the manga aisles to see if anything stands out to me and I can just grab a new series. For Tiff, she picked up Waiting for Spring and A Sign of Affection. She's a big shoujo girl. I get a lot of recommendations from her. I picked up Tomie, as you can see here. I'm excited to read it. After that, Tiff and I just perused the young adult area. I always go through here, even though I do feel like I'm growing a bit out of the young adult genre. I do think there are some really fun standouts that I want to read, and a lot of the authors are now kind of my age, which is fun. I also spotted one of my favorites, The Poppy War and the Dragon Republic. After the bookstore, we headed over to get BCD Tofu House with some friends. You guys can see we have all of our starters here, which are so delicious. This is the aftermath. We had a ton of leftovers. There was just so much food, even though everyone only got one portion for themselves, so we had a lot of boxes to take home. We all know that Sunday brunch is a staple of any good girls trip. I started my day off with some coffee. I drank more coffee this weekend than I normally do in like a month. I rarely ever drink coffee, but I already got it twice in this video. I ended up ordering some French toast, and Tiff and our third friend Catherine got something savory. I think Tiff got eggs Benedict and then Catherine got shakshuka, which is really delicious. I am chewing away at my food here. I love breakfast food. I feel like it's the best genre of food. I could eat breakfast food for any meal of any day. I love savory foods usually, but I was just really feeling some French toast this morning. Also, I got this sneak footage of this lady who had her Birkin bag on the floor. Tiff, Catherine, and I could not stop staring at her. After brunch, we headed over to the K-pop store to check out some albums. This store also had some manga and anime type of accessories as well. Here you can see a bunch of card holders. I ended up getting a Nezuko one to put my work card pass into it. It's just so cute. I love Demon Slayer. After perusing for a while, I did pick up a few things. The first thing I got was this unofficial merchandise of Twice. It's these cute little standees of them. I also got Red Velvet's Queendom, and I got ITZY's Crazy in Love, which I know are member-specific versions, and I actually did end up getting to pull Yeji, who is my bias, so I was very excited. Next stop was Kinokuniya to check out some more manga. There were a lot of really beautiful art books as well in the front, and I was extremely tempted by a lot of the options. Like, they're so cool. I love seeing art books. But the one thing that set me back was they were all really expensive. They were like $40 to $60 each, which I get because of the quality, but it was like really pricey. So I didn't end up getting the ones that I wanted, but I did pick up one Toilet Bound Hanako-kun one. I ended up browsing some more of the shonen manga section, and I also checked out more Junji Ito, and I think I did end up getting something from here, but I can't remember exactly what. There's also this section with plushies that was extremely appealing to me, but I did not buy anything. Next up, we stopped by Somi Somi. I took my niece and nephew here as well, and we shared one dessert together. It was really delicious. I love Somi Somi. Sometimes that custard taiyaki bun just hits the spot. If you guys know, you know. After a very adventurous shopping day, Tiffany and I went to go meet up with some family members of mine, and they treated us to some fried seafood, which neither of us had ever had before, besides calamari. But we got fried catfish, fried oysters, hush puppies, calamari. It was really delicious and very filling. And then they took us to a Texas staple, which is Buc-ee's. I'd never heard of it before in my life, but it was this gas station that has a humongous store, which I'll show you guys in a minute. They have the cutest little mascot. You guys will see him on every single item that they have. This was like a very, very Texan store. Lots of very Texan things. Very Texan. I thought this blanket was so cute. It was really colorful. And I think the branding that they did on everything was so fun and so cute. I love the branded snacks, the branded cups, even the branded hot sauce was so fun. This Buc-ee's is an experience, you guys. If you're in Texas, you have to go. I ended up picking up this shot glass for my mom. I thought it was super cute and she collects shot glasses, so I thought it'd be a good little souvenir for her. After that, I grabbed some snacks from Buc-ee's and I was on my way home. I said my goodbyes to Tiffany, and that concluded my fun weekend in Dallas, Texas. Thank you guys so much for spending that time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next time.